Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh and Diop. The England of the megalithic period felt the impact of strong Negroid Egyptian Phoenician influence. In fact, the first Phoenician and Sidonian navigations of the Bronze Age are contemporaneous with the 18th Egyptian dynasty. See page 95. The Phoenicians, subjects and brokers of the Egyptians, fetched tin from the Sorlinguin Islands, meaning from England. Today, long and deep mining tunnels have been found. They are so deep that they extend all the way down under the sea. It was in this period that the pre-Christian African vocabulary came into what was to become the English language, ancient Saxon. The population of the island was then very minimal, and this facilitated the penetration of the meridional culture. They numbered less than 3 million up to the 100 Years' War. It is interesting to note that according to Marja Gimbutas, there existed an ancient civilization referred to as of ancient Europe, which came directly from the Upper Paleolithic and Mesolithic periods, and which was characterized by a sedentary life, agriculture, and a cult of Mother Goddess, the fecundator of life, and other feminine divinities, a matriarchal, egalitarian, urbane, and peaceful society. It is said that it lasted for 3 millennia, from 6,500 to 3,500 BCE, and it never knew war. Therefore, a society which in every aspect brings to mind the sedentary, agrarian, and matrilineal African societies. This civilization developed in Central and Southeastern Europe, in the Balkans, along the Danube River, and it is tributaries with their fertile valleys, so suited to agriculture. It gave birth at different periods to the cultural cycles known under the names of the Karanovo or Bulgaria, the Strasivo, Hungary, the Sesklo, Greece, the Cucutini, Romania, the Vinca, north of Macedonia. This civilization is said to have been destroyed by the nomadic, prototypical Indo-Europeans, called the Kurgams, by Gimbutas, who came from the Eurasiatic Russian steppes between from the Caspian and the Black Seas. These very crude people had a culture that was characterized by nomadism, patriarchy, the veneration of the warrior deities, the domestication of the horse, and armament until then unknown to ancient Europe. The newcomers literally erased the ancient European civilization originated by the Cro-Magnoids, who were left in the south, the Alpines, and others, and by the last Negroids, who were still present as far as Switzerland. There would have been 3 Kurgan invasions spaced between 3,400 and 2,900 BCE. The last 12 waves reaching the borders of the Baltic across the basin of the Danube. The excavation of the burial mounds left by the invaders, by the carbon 14 dating furnished by the precious information about this stratification of the civilizations of Europe. These facts give evidence of a break in continuity. There was not a Swiss philosopher, Johann Balkfin, supposed internal passage from the matriarchy to the patriarchy during an evolution of the same society due to the simple play of the indigenous factors. Rather, it was a patriarchal, nomadic group that surprised a sedentary society and introduced patriarchy and all its corollary practices by forces. Rather, it was a patriarchal, nomadic group that surprised a sedentary society and introduced patriarchy at all its corollary practices by force. I will leave it right there and then continue back. I'm your Riley. This is Civilization or Barbarism. Thank you.